addition to all the tennis action, we have all kinds of baseball trading action.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year. Some teams are going to find some nice things in their stockings this year, but they better get out the old Visa cards because they're going to be paying for them long after the start of the season. Well, there's only one more shopping day before the end of baseball's winter meetings, and the Padres may get the biggest present of all. Late last night, San Diego and Cleveland worked out a deal for outfielder Joe Carter. Carter will become a Padre if the price is right. The 29-year-old outfielder hit 35 homers and drove in 105 runs for the Tribe last year, but he's not yet signed a contract for 1990, and he's eligible for free agency after next season. Now, the Padres are said to be willing to give Carter the $3 million a year he's looking for, and in return, San Diego would give Cleveland catcher Sandy Alomar Jr., outfielder Chris James, and a minor leaguer to complete the trade. Now, that deal could make life a little more interesting for North Fort Myers' Mike Greenwell, who was rumored to be traded to Cleveland for Carter. Now, it looks like Greenwell probably won't go to the Tribe, but Red Sox general manager Lou Gorman has admitted Greeny's on the trading block, and he could be switching teams soon. Well, with the first Wink TV Tennis Classic on tap for this weekend, some of the best players in the world will be arriving at the Sonesta Sanibel Harbor Resort over the next few days. The first to hit the court today, Australian Owen Davidson, will play doubles exhibitions Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Davidson won 9 Grand Slam doubles championships in his brilliant career and says without the Grand Slam pressure on the players in this event, you fans are going to see some great tennis.
It'd be great for the public to come out and watch guys like, Lendl and Fixton and those guys playing totally freewheeling it, and I'm sure Lendl will be awfully hard to beat. He's pretty tough when he's got a bit of pressure on him. I think it'd be almost impossible to beat him when there's no pressure.
And we're also happy to tell you Owen's going to be our expert color commentator for our live telecasts of Saturday's semifinals and Sunday's finals action. Well, if there is a bright side to the Gators' 24-17 loss to arch rival Florida State over the weekend, it's that Florida can count on a local guy to anchor their defense again in 1990. Former North High star Richard Fain, number 28, had said earlier in the season he'd given some thought to passing up his senior year and entering the NFL draft next spring. But the All-SEC cornerback told me Saturday night he didn't want to remember his last game as a loss to the Seminoles.
I thought about it a lot, but I'll be back for my senior season. Just playing tonight, I just can't go out like this, man. I can't let Florida State, per se, beat me. I feel like I got one more season, we got a lot of people coming back on defense. I think we'll have another great defense, another great offense, and I'm going to give it one more year.
But there are plenty of other questions surrounding the Gator program, and I'll get into those tonight at 11. Well, good news for the Dolphins. The Bills lost to the Seahawks last night, leaving Miami just a game out of the lead in the AFC East. Buffalo led Seattle 16-10 in the fourth when Dave Craig scrambled to his right and found running back John L. Williams down the sideline. The former Gator went the rest of the way, capping a 51-yard scoring play that gave Seattle a 17-16 win. It was Buffalo's 4th straight loss on the road. Looks like the home field advantage in the playoffs will go to the Denver Broncos, who are 10-3. And they've chosen up sides, and the teams are set for Southwest Florida's first high school football all-star game later this month. The North squad, players from Cape Coral, Mariner, North, and Riverdale, will be led by Mariner running back Sean Pope, who had over 1,000 yards for the 2nd straight year. And he'll be joined in the backfield by number 42 from North Fort Myers, Jewel McCray. He's a big running back. He's on the wish list of a lot of big schools, and why not? He's got the size and the speed to play with the big boys. The South squad players come from Bishop Verot, Cypress Lake, Estero, and Fort Myers. Cypress Lake running back Sammy Watkins will be the legs for the South offense, while the Green Wave passing combo of quarterback Mike Green and wide receiver Brian Lambert will take care of the air attack. That game sponsored by the Sanibel Captiva Lions Club, set for Saturday, December 23rd at Fort Myers High. So you get to see the best of the best going in.
Good.
Yeah. Those kids can play.
They can.
Thanks, Ken. Up next, we'll honor a special group of citizens in